I'm on one of the biggest offshore structures ever built, the giant Appomattox oil and gas production platform. It's isolated out in the Gulf of Mexico, 130 kilometers from land, and that leads to some interesting challenges.
One thing it can't do, obviously, is grow food. So for that and other supplies, they have to bring them in, not surprisingly, by ship once a week. The only thing is, getting those supplies and personnel on and off that ship is kind of a big job.
For a start, the large supply ships have to come from Port Fourchon on the Louisiana coast and take all night to get here.
Ah, here it comes. It's just like being at home, supermarket delivery, only much bigger.
But getting here is the simple part. Unloading the ship's contents onto the platform is where the fun starts, because everything has to be craned up. I'm going onto the ship to help, which means risking my life in this basket thing.
Taxi's arrived.
Oh, goody.
Up there is Byron, who's going to be driving it. Gentlemen, I always thought I'd put up more of a fight on my way to the gallows. Does that stop me falling off?
Oh, yes.
It so does not. It's just to make me feel better.
Back for it, make sure it's good.
I'll be honest, I've not done this before. I suppose unless you work offshore, you won't have done. So I don't know what to expect. All I know is it's going to be really high and really unusual.
You ready?
Well, yeah.
Coming up. Coming to you, Betty Dave.
Spinning round doesn't help, does it? This is one of those things that is so ridiculous, it's almost beyond being frightening because your brain is telling you, nah, you can't be doing that. I'm trying to convince myself I'm actually in a very small helicopter being flown by a very competent pilot, rather than dangling off a crane being operated by Byron, who I was rude to yesterday. He said I leave my socks lying around like a teenager, and I got cross, and I said some things, and I'm only hoping he doesn't now take it out on me and turn me into a conker on the street.
Still, before my impending death, at least I get a last good look at the platform.
It's huge. Look at it. It is monumental. Hello, by the way, I'm Richard.
How you doing? I'm Damien Dorsey. How are you?
Damien, nice to see you. Thank you for getting me down safely.
No problem.
What can I usually do? Because I like to get hands-on.
Nothing. I just need y'all to stay out of my way.
Yeah, but I'd like to
I
help.
do apologize for that, but I don't need anity, you know, as far
Can I
as
just
stepping in.
can I hook something
No.
on?
Stay out of the way.
Wave my arms, signal up or down or something. Just move out of the way. Okay, out of the way down here.
Wrong way. This way.
Oh, over here. Here, thank you. He loves having me on board. You can tell that straight away. Joshing, you know, banter at sea, that sort of stuff. I'm going to stand here.
All the deliveries, engineering parts, chemicals, and of course the groceries, are packed inside heavy-duty metal containers.
All right, y'all. He holding up for y'all.
Now I'm going back to the platform to help with the unpacking.
I tell you what, it's a good job I was down there, because I reckon Damien, the flagman, was a bit short-handed, and as it turned out, there was a lot I had to do. I was like his right-hand man.
The catering manager is James Province, known as JP, because those are his initials.
This is where we receive our product, our groceries. We get it once a week. You know, we go through about 2,500 eggs, 80 gallons of milk, about 1,600 pounds of fresh produce and fruits.
I want to open the box.
Let's see what we got.
Pajamas and lavatory brushes, it's a disaster. Oh no, mostly onions. Some sort of liquid, very important.
processing oil and gas is a hungry business, which is why before one meal's over, the next is already being prepared. To get an idea of the size of the task, I'm joining JP's 18-strong team. And the first concern is hygiene, because a nasty bug out here could bring the whole place to its knees, possibly literally.
And finally, gloves.
I told him not to, and he is. Nurse, the screens.
Once we finish breakfast, we go right into lunch.
But I mean, breakfast is still there. Okay. And this is because, I suppose, you've got the two shifts working, so one lot of guys are having breakfast and the next lot are ready to have supper and finish their day.
Absolutely.
Right.
Today, we're making the crew's favorite dish, a traditional Louisiana-style seafood stew.
We're making gumbo. We go about 25 to 30 gallons a day on this when we make it. It's that popular.
Whoa! This is industrial. I mean, look at that.
One final touch.
Right. What are they?
These are crab claws.
Right. Do I just put them in?
Sure.
Just throw them in?
Yes, sir.
Out. Here they come.
Yes, sir.
All of them.
All of them.
I'll have a go at that.
Give it a shot.
Right.
Yes,
so I
sir.
just move it about.
Just stir it in.
Stir it in. And your portions are sensible because that'll go between two people, won't it? So that's really
It's a
not
lot.
overdue.
No, no.
Right. Okay. We'll leave you to get on with that. How? Good luck.
As well as the 24/7 catering and the relentless processing of oil and gas, this industrial rabbit warren purifies its own water, produces its own nitrogen, and pumps chemicals into the wells, all of which requires an enormous amount of power.
Uniquely on this platform, all of that power comes from electric motors. They're everywhere. Even the giant cranes on the four corners, they're electric. Does that make the Appomattox a vegetarian running a burger shop?
The only way the platform can get all the electricity it needs is by generating it. And uniquely among platforms like this, the Appomattox does that using 4 jet engines. Turbine engineer Don Lyon is going to show me one of them.
Oh, yes. There it is.
This is an aeroderivative engine. It could be used as an aircraft engine, but in this case, it's used in an industrial application.
So this is the kind of engine you might see slung under the wing of an airliner you fly.
Absolutely.
You built this module.
For the most part, I built the power module here.
Yeah, it's a really big job, and I'm guessing you don't look up, the build instructions on the internet to construct this, do you? It's not.
No.
Traditional offshore facilities use generators and buy in countless litres of diesel to run them. But these jets are fueled by a more innovative solution.
This comes from our process gas. We clean it and compress it, send it up here.
So that's done here.
That's done here.
So this is for free.
It's free power.
Yes, the Appomattox is fueled by natural gas from its own wells. Makes sense when you think about it.
How much power are you making in the module that you built?
So we have the capability to make 150 megawatts.
Put that into context.
So 150 megawatts on a normal day in America could power 100,000 homes.
But then there's another level to this.
Right. So the hot exhaust is recuperated above in a one-time through steam generator. In that steam generator, water is boiled to make steam, and that steam is transmitted to the other side of the platform to the steam turbine.
So you could say that, to an extent, this incredible cutting edge, right at the forefront of technology platform is steam powered.
Yeah, yeah.
Steam or not, this is one of the most efficient offshore platforms ever built.
So that steam turbine is using the byproduct of those jet engines, which are using the byproduct of the process.
Correct.
It's absolutely brilliant and unique. This is the first of its kind.
It is.